Look, we saw you in them Supreme boxers, Adam. We saw you. You ain't slick. Cover up the nipples. My grandma was watching the show, and grandma can't be seeing your nipples, bruh. It's a Sunday. It's the Sabbath. Cover up nipples. No nipples on Sabbath. 2019 is just getting started, but it's already shaping up to be the year of the comeback. Now, last week it was the Jordan 1, and this week we got an even crazier comeback candidate, the Adidas Ultra Boost. Over the past year or so, the Ultra Boost has been pretty much left for dead by most in sneaker culture. We've had 29 major Ultra Boost releases since the start of 2018, and of those 29, only 4 posted positive profits, while the other 25 were certified bricks with premiums as low as 50% under retail. But last week, that long, dark, depressing, sad Ultra Boost losing streak came to a definitive end with the Adidas Bape collab. Now, you remember when Tyga fell off for a minute, then came out of nowhere and dropped this? Well, we just saw the sneaker equivalent with these new Ultra Boosts. And playing the part of Offset to Adidas' Tyga was none other than Bape, which came through with that legendary camo that made these boosts drip. Now, average price premiums of 50% each is the most profitable Ultra Boost we've seen since 2017. Now, meanwhile, with all due respect to Tom Brady, there is only one true GOAT in our world, and that's his airness, Sir Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Now, last week, we got a shock drop of the much anticipated infrared Jordan 6. And while we're still more than a week away from the wide release, the new infrared 6 is already climbing the charts and is currently the 5th best seller on our platform. Over the years, the infrared has been one of the most popular and profitable colorways of the 6 silhouette. And with the current price average of $250, the 2019 infrared falls right in the middle of that historical range. To the streets! Now, we saw what Bape did with Adidas on that Ultra Boost collab, but the drip doesn't stop there. We also got a streetwear capsule that could have been used to cover up Adam Levine during last Sunday's halftime show. Yes, Adam, we saw you. We know you can afford Supreme boxers, but we need you to cover up them nipples. My grandma don't like your nipples. The collection consisted of 10 items, some of which could have actually been worn on the football field and hopefully produced more points than last Sunday. 2 jerseys, 2 shark hoodies, a football, a pair of gloves, a literal football helmet, an arm sleeve, and 2 pairs of tights, all featuring the ABC Bape camo. The collection went off this weekend, with 9 of the 10 items turning profits for resellers, with the tights, hoodie, and gloves flipping for 40 to 90% over retail on average. Somebody get me the Vegas odds on OBJ wearing this shit next season. That is if he's healthy. And if you can't get enough football gear, Nike came together with Heron Preston for a more affordable football-themed capsule, also featuring the likes of jerseys, hoodies, and even hand warmers. Premiums on the Nike gear have also been pretty positive. But with lower retail prices, the gear is a little more practical for those of you who follow Wu-Tang Finance on Twitter. Cash rules everything around me, dollar bills, y'all, to the weekend! The block is out. Shout out to Yeezy, because Nike is finally releasing the new Air Max 90 Off-White in Black and Desert Ore this week. The much anticipated Air Max 90s are set to drop on February 7th, and since they're Off-White, you know people will be looking to flip. Plus, Jordan is adding some new fuel to the same old heat with the Jordan 9 Blue Pearl on February 9th. Now, remember, the ceiling is the roof. Word to Michael Jordan. I don't know what the you were talking about, and if someone who's watching this knows, please let us know in the comments, because we in the office going crazy. We also got Eddie Wong putting down the cooking utensils and chefing up a new Adidas Ultra Boost to celebrate Chinese New Year on February 7th. So make sure you keep the credit cards and debit cards on deck. And last but certainly not least, it is time to go Seiko mode and talk watches, as Seiko is teaming up with Bape for the release of the very special mechanical diver's watch. These dripped out arm accessories will be a Japan exclusive, available on February 9th. So cop this and Instagram your watch like Mad Rich Alert. Shout out my man Ye. Also, shout out to the comment of the week winner. It's the homie Jonas Pauksty. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce your name. But thank you, my man, for letting me know how much of a tsunami these waves are causing Shout out to my man, Blended by Adizero. It's the homie, got the waves looking very fresh. I might need to add AirPods for that next shot the look photo shoot, my man. And listen, if you missed out on our Louis Vuitton prison bag giveaway, don't miss the fire Pochette from that same collection we're giving away this week. Visit StockX Bags on Instagram to enter. That's all for this week. For more StockX market insights, like and subscribe to us here. Follow StockX on Instagram and Twitter. And if you plan to cop any of this heat that we speak this weekend, let us know what in the comments below. We'll be sure to show you some love. Adam Levine, I'm not playing about the nipples, bro.